Bryce Laspisa was just 19 years old in the late summer of 2013. A bright, creative graphic design student at Sierra College near Sacramento, he was known for his humor, his artistic eye, and his easy way of making friends. To everyone around him, Bryce's life seemed like it was only just beginning. Yet in August of that year, a chain of strange decisions would lead to one of the most baffling disappearances in recent American history. On August 29, 2013, Bryce unexpectedly left campus, telling friends he was driving home to his parents in Laguna Niguel. It was nearly 400 miles away, but something seemed urgent about the journey. He called his mother, sounding disoriented, and she urged him to come straight home. That night, Bryce began a drive that should have taken about 7 hours, but stretched into something much stranger. Instead of heading directly south, Bryce stopped multiple times. At a rest stop, he sat in his car for hours. At one point, he bought a drink at a gas station, speaking politely but seeming distant. A tow truck driver later recalled helping him when he ran out of gas, saying Bryce seemed exhausted but oddly calm, as though waiting for something. His parents called him, urging him to come home, but his responses were flat and strange. As dawn approached on August 30th, Bryce drove toward the Castaic Lake area, north of Los Angeles. His parents waited anxiously at home, expecting him any moment. But instead of arriving, Bryce's car was discovered by police at the bottom of a steep embankment near the lake. His Toyota Highlander lay overturned and badly damaged, its windows shattered. Inside the wrecked SUV were Bryce's wallet, phone, laptop, and clothes, everything he would need to survive. The driver's seat was empty. There was no blood, no footprints leading away, and no sign of struggle. It was as if Bryce had simply stepped out of the wreckage and dissolved into thin air. Authorities launched a massive search. Helicopters circled overhead, divers scoured the deep waters of Castaic Lake, and search dogs were brought in to track his scent. 4 days, teams combed through rugged terrain, convinced they would find Bryce nearby. But despite all their efforts, there was nothing. Not a shoe print, not a shred of clothing, nothing to explain where he had gone. Over the years, theories have swirled. Some believe Bryce drowned in the lake, though no body was ever found. Others suspect foul play, or that he intentionally vanished to start a new life. His parents have often spoken about his odd behavior before the disappearance, possibly linked to exhaustion, stress, or even medication. But without evidence, every answer leads only to more questions. Today, more than a decade later, the disappearance of Bryce Laspisa remains one of California's most haunting mysteries. His parents keep hope alive, lighting candles and speaking publicly about their son, refusing to let his memory fade. For them, and for the countless people who still follow his story, Bryce is not forgotten. He is simply out there, somewhere, waiting to be found.